Hello guys, me and Matt here. Today we are making another video on how to make robux. Now, this video is going to be about limits. Last video was about groups. And yes, I'm not going to talk too in depth about limited because I want to make it into a video. They do require you to buy premium like making groups. But the difference about the groups one is obviously you can conquer groups or claim groups if it's not privated and the owner is gone. And if they have a shirt in there, well, you're count yourself lucky because you possibly have a potential way of making robux. But if you really want to make like in the other video, if you really wanted to make a good group, which there's a lot of potential on robux, then you actually want premium. Same here, you need premium. You don't want it, you kind of need it if you want to do this method. So yeah, let's talk about limiteds. There's two types of limiteds. We got the limited use and the limiteds. Limited use and limiteds are two different things, but they're really important. Their difference is really important. So we're going to start with limited use since they're the easiest one to talk about. This here Snow Queen Smell, as you see, it's a limited U. What limited U represents limited in quantity. Now, you must be asking me, how is this more easier than limited if it's limited in quantity? Well, that is because of one thing. Whenever this thing goes on sale for the first time, you will know it's a limited. Like, as you see here, this is a limited U, my bad. The tabby egg, right? It was a free item you can get in Egg Hunt 2016 if you complete it or you find him. Now that egg, right? No one in their right mind could have predicted that this thing would have been a limited. So yeah, limiteds are very unpredictable. That's the difference between limiteds and limited U. You will know that when it comes to limited U, you will know it's a limited because it literally specifically says limited U. But when it comes to a limited, it just shows up out of nowhere. Like, I buy a sword in Roblox. Not expecting that'll be a limited. There's a limited. And all of a sudden, boom, it's limited. Well, I'm sorry about that, clap. Alright, another thing we're going to need to talk about specifically to limited U. It's limited in quantity. As you see, the original price is 100, so this is why I suggest ever getting it. Because limiteds have a original price. Now, for example, this thing started off with 100 Robux, and it was first sold by Roblox. And the first 25,000 people can buy this item, and after those 25,000 people, it's no longer in sale, and the only way you can buy it is by the people who sold it. Like, this is not Roblox, that's not Roblox, they're all different people. And that's how limited use work. You buy them and you sell them, but just note this. This applies to limiteds as well. For example, I'm going to use 1,000 since I know how to calculate that easier. If you buy a limited, right? And let's say limited U for this example. It's 100 Robux, right? Next day after it's sold out, everyone is selling it, pumping it up to 1,000 Robux. If you buy it for 1,000 and you decide to sell it for 1,000, if you buy it for 100 and you decide to sell it for 1,000, you will make profit, but just know you're gonna lose 30% of your Roblox takes a 30% cut of any limiteds you sell. Same thing with shirts, same thing with groups, but it's important to know because you're not gonna make. It's like a way of knowing if you should sell it or not, which I highly suggest not selling limiteds because there's an other method that you can go about doing it that I'm going to show you in a little bit after this ad rudely interrupts me. Alright, so we got through that. Now the tabby egg, as we know, is a limited. It's has no price. There was no quantity. It just all of a sudden turned into a limited. And as well, you can sell this and buy it, but it also has a 30% cut. Just remember, limited U is limited quantity, and you would always know it's a limited because it specifically says limited. Limited is not known. You literally buy it just to buy it, and one day, bam, it's a limited. You would never know. Or you sometimes know if Roblox actually says something. Now, if I don't want to sell it, what could I do to get more Robux? That's a simple method called trade. Trades are only accessible to premium users as well and people who have limits. If you don't have limits, then you can't trade items. You can't trade regular items for limiteds, and you can't trade regular items for other regular items. It only works with limiteds. So this method is really good, but also depending on how sleek or smart someone is, you will get scammed. So be very wary about it. Don't go in there with an open mind that you're literally going to make Robux. Go in there with a cautious mind and think smart. Don't think dumb like I did in this trade. But yeah, let me go down here. So if you play your cards right, you can make a lot of Robux from. As you can see, I had these two, and these two were doing super poorly because of how my methods in trading. I managed to trade this for a commando, which if you don't know, commandos are very high in demand. Even though they're just 1,000 Robux, if you ever get a commando, you have a shot to making good Robux. And I got the Koto Koala, which is cheap, but if you want a fair deal, then go for it. Then don't just go for it, I guess. So we got that. I managed to trade this for a Shaggy, which the Shaggy is not a good item to be blunt. It has 2 million. It's a limited, but you actually do get to know how many people had this limited at that point. There's 2 million Shaggies, and yeah, try increasing the price when 2 million people are selling it. Doesn't work out. But it is good in this regard because what would you rather want, a hat or a Shaggy? I'd say Shaggy. And I trade a Shaggy for the noob assist, which is a good deal because anything's better than the Shaggy because Shaggy's too huge. Trade that for a blue ultimate dragon face. And yeah, at this point, I'm just not letting you know. When I was trading, show cap was way more expensive. It was 1,000 Robux, and it was high on demand. But now show cap is looking like it's 391. Now, you can learn that you can trade with people. You learn that you can buy limiteds and sell them. But how am I supposed to trade with people? Simple. You go to this game called Trade Hangout. It was created by a dude, and he had the help of the most richest player in Roblox. This man knows how to make his Robux. Yeah, they were working together to make this game. It was not originally made by them. It was originally made by Lamo, I think. I don't know his name. I'm really not good at that. But yeah, this is Trade Hangout right here. I suggest playing that game if you want to get limiteds. And yeah, I got the game pulled up, but I'm probably going to get disconnected since it's been like 10 minutes. I got in there. Good. So as you see, it tells me my wrap, which is Roblox average price. That literally tells you some important things which I will discuss about in a later video because trading is a lot more harder to speak about than you think. So you find someone with a wrap, not someone without it. Like if this girl don't have a number, meaning she don't actually have limits. This guy, he has 3.3k in value, and if he's yeah. So you can see his item. Let's just say, hey, I want the Riptide. You literally do what these guys are talking about. They're talking about whatever, and you literally talk about them. You try and negotiate with them, find a way to get your money's worth and get what you want. And yeah, you would. I'm telling you, compared to groups, this method, you will make your Robux. That 400 Robux or that $10 you spent, you will make it. I promise you that. If you're smart enough. I say if you're smart enough because, as you saw there, I actually got scammed once. Did manage to report the guy because he was actually really, whatchamacallit. He sounded very legit when I was trading with him, so be very cautious about that. Like, really cautious, I really mean. So yeah, if you ever get limiteds, just note the only requirements is premium, and you need a certain amount of Robux to start it, and if you do it right, you're making your Robux. You're going to be making it, not losing it. I can tell you that for sure. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in